Been here in London studios today at TONI&GUY, working on the TONI&GUY Loves Colour in association with Wella Professional. So we're looking at creating services that can be done within 20 minutes. They're going to be a fresh way of approaching colour, especially to these colour shy clients or these colour virgins. Working with two different sort of products within the portfolio from Wella Professional, probably one of my favourites is Promotional by Colour Fresh. It's totally intermixable. You've got 7 shades that you can create another 1,000 shades out of. Water-based, incredibly nourishing to the hair, quick and easy. You can apply with a bowl, a sponge, an applicator and in a spray. You can achieve a very vibrant colour on previously light in the hair, or you can tone your hair down and it can be just for one night. We're also working with Colour Fresh, which is quite an iconic product from Wella. Incredibly nourishing to the hair, no peroxide, it's semi-permanent, it's very low commitment and you get a lot of duration from the colour. So we're working on our first look on hair that is naturally got a lot of highs and lows. And what we really want to do is just put in the most subtlest form of colour. It's probably the easiest quick fix that you could ever get if you walked into a salon. We've towel dried the hair and previously washed it. So we're just sectioning the hair off very simply just to keep the hair one length. And then we're working with Perfecton. And Perfecton is keratin based, it's very conditioning. What we do is add about 20 ml of colour to warm water. And in this case we're using a water spray. And we're just spraying it into the hair. So we're just working a small amount of gold and a small amount of brunette into the hair, and not really give the hair a coloured look, but just to accent it. And as it really doesn't have a processing time, we dry it into the hair. You can already see is that colour starting to really take on the hair. So working in this manner, you've got more control. The further up we take the product, the more the colour saturates the hair. Okay, the front part of the head is normally where people are a bit territorial about their hair colour, because it's part of the hair that frames the face. So what's a good way to work it is diagonally back away from the face. So it's a really soft embellishment of colour. If we wanted to as well, we could actually leave a few strands out and then we'll just utilise the same idea on the opposite side. We can even see now by the amount of product that we've applied through there, the difference already, that the hair's starting to really lap up the product, and you can't really get better than using Perfecton by Colour Fresh to really achieve these sort of results. It's almost like the hair is naturally more gold. Again, leaving a few of the natural around the face to maintain those little highs and lows. That's our first coloration done. So we're working on our second look, utilising another product from the Wella Professional portfolio. We're working with Colour Fresh, which is going to give us lots of instamatic shine. It's going to add a lot of vitality to the hair again. And what we really want to do this time is emphasise the top area, another way of moving hair forward without committing to a permanent colour. The colour choices we're going to work with are going to give the hair a real infusion of tone. So we're going to have like a real soft cranberry versus an apricot feeling in the hair. Applying colour to the hair, stretching it from the roots down to the points. What we're doing is accenting all the hairline to create a feature. Something again that's going to add a little bit of individual feeling to the look. We applied our first colour to create a blush all around the hairline, and then we're just working in a little bit more of a softer palette, so you get a little bit more of a rosy hue, like a panache. It's got that real sort of 70s sort of glamorous feeling to it. So we're just going to work all this entire area until we run out of hair. What the colour products are going to work on are accenting again the highs and lows, producing quite strong vivid tones, but almost like the hair's been blushed. Where the hair is natural, you're going to get a nice shine and vibrancy in there. So we're just working the same coloration on the opposite side. just trying to get a really nice visual blend. Okay, so completed application. So we're going to work on our third and final look. We really want to give it a little bit more of a nightlife feeling. So we're sort of really punching up the colour. Going to give a really smashed up texture, and how we're going to do that is by working very elongated sections at a curve and down the centre profile line. And then is we just take the areas of hair and just really tease them out really lightly over the texture. Working with an applicator sponge, working with pure violet on the head, just to give it a really intense vibrancy. This is going to give a transition from the soft focus into a really strong nighttime variation of colour. So we're working 365-degree radius around the head. What we're going to do is just go over some of the areas that we've left out, working a little bit more of a crabapple tonality, just so you get a really nice texture in the colour. We back brush it by using the sponge, taking it up the hair. This is just going to fuse the two colours together. Okay, we're moving into the front areas. We leave them to last because we want to stretch them back into the previously coloured hair. Working into the front using a little bit more sort of caution because we don't want it to flood into the hairline. Because this is a stronger look, we're putting an emphasis on the base of the hair. Just following on from the back, blending it, back brushing up the hair using the sponge. That's that side done, and we're going to take it round to the opposite side.